another video. Um, I wanted to apologize for recently being as inactive as I was. I have been having internet problems for the last year now, but I am going to start coming back slowly to the streaming, and I appreciate everyone who has been supporting me in these endeavors. However, I also wanted to say that I'm going to start a new series, and it's going to be I'm going to drop a video at least every week, and it's going to be a Onigiri gameplay from start to finish. Um, you're probably wondering, what is Onigiri? What is this game? How do I play it? If you're looking at this video now, pretty much Onigiri is an MMORPG that puts you in a dungeon-based system, and the more dungeons you fight, the stronger you get. It is, however, a gacha game. However, I'm going to be starting a new character tomorrow and doing a complete free play playthrough of the game. Now, the thing about free to play in this game is that it's a lot of RNG, it's a lot of patience, and it's a lot of hard work. However, I believe that it can be done. Now, full disclaimer, I am not the best at this game, nor am I here to say I'm better than anybody, or anybody's opinion doesn't matter. Everybody's opinions matter. Everybody's rights entitled to their own opinions about this game. I'm going to start playing this game again. I'm going to play it to have fun. That's it. I just wanted to have a walkthrough for new players who want to get in the game and have fun, pretty much. So, without further ado, you're going to be spawning in here when you start your character. Now, you're probably wondering, what should I do? How do I play this game? What's all this stuff on my screen? Pretty much, you have a set number of classes that you can do. Technically, there's 4, I believe, when you start, and it's going to be whatever you pick is going to pretty much be what class you're going to be able to use. So each individual weapon is sorted into 1 to 2 groups. So power would obviously be sword, odachi, and axe. Dex would be bow and twin swords. And you want to be a mage, you would pick whiz. Now, spear, I believe is vitality. I would have to look into it more. I've never played spear, but I think the new character that I'll make would actually be spear, because I actually never even looked into it. So you come into the game and you see my dog Kichi Hogan. Oh, I'm gonna butcher names in this series, by the way, completely. But you're gonna see my dog Kichi Hogan, right? He's pretty much your go-to with the Onigashima story, and then once you finish that story, you're gonna be going that way. But to give you a good grip on the basics and how the mechanics work in this game, your power derives from 2 sources. Well, 3. You can have accessories, magatamas, and your weapons. There are different ways for you to get your magatamas and weapons. You can either get them as a drop and identify them, which you will learn about in the game as you play, or you can build them yourself. And weapons that you build yourself, as your level increases, the difficulty curve to getting those materials also increase. Now, there is a fever going on, which pretty much means that everything is going to be at 100% for experience, money drop, and item drop rate wherever you go. Certain dungeons this don't apply to, but you'll understand that later in the game. But right now, this video is just going over the basics before I start on the new character. So, Onigashima is probably the best place for you to be able to see a representation of all the characters that will pretty much help you increase your strength. This is going to be your repair. This is going to be your identify and storage. Kaguya is going to be your Magatamas, as I explained, one of the power sources that you'll get. Doji is going to be your liquors, and those are also another power source that you can have as well. Momotaro, when you get a skill up to a certain level, you can enhance it. Down at the bottom in the middle of the screen there, you'll see that I have Roman numerals on next to each skill that I currently have. You can increase your pretty much rank in your skill bot through him when it's max level. This is going to be your merchant. Pretty much he's going to have your prayer crystals to go to the rift, and the rift is pretty much where you're going to be connected to all the worlds in the game. You have to go there on foot first, and you have to have an unlock through the story before you can use the rift to do it though. And pretty much it's just the easy way for you to just pop a crystal, boom, rift, and you can buy it from him. I believe he also has some starter weapons. When I do my playthrough, I'm gonna look to see how good they are. And yeah, you also have the ability to rank up your weapons, and you can rank up your weapons by pretty much the free to play way to do it would be to go to your Nakurio pawn, and whatever duplicate or anything like these hair tickets I got, all these duplicates, eventually you get like a lot of duplicates of a lot of stuff, and you'll be able to buy the points. And here you would trade in those points for the upgrade materials pretty much, and go from there. If you ever want to change your class, which you shouldn't really worry about until you hit sewers, this is a status point reset, and you can pretty much reset your whole status and your whole build to the way that you like it. You're not limited by what build you have, and the events that come out circle back around. So they have Magatama, so you're not limited to one class, but ideally when you first start out, you want to be able to stick with a class and just, you know, enjoy the game for what it has. I mean, for the basics, that's pretty much it. These two over here, she's for your titles. That's also another source of power that you can get. And here he has instant dungeons pretty much, where you go in, you're pretty much nerfed, you have a set time to do specific stuff for specific awards pretty much. I'm not really gonna go into that because that's not with the basics. Also, leveling in this game has become so much easier to the point where you can literally, if you have enough energy, you can literally just go up here, talk to her. Daily dungeons. Boom. Now, these dungeons are going to be very important mid to late game. These dungeons here are where it separates the boys from men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets up there. These are going to become very important later on in the game. I'm not going to get into that right now, just going over the basics before I start my video tomorrow. Pretty much the thing that you really want to do is you want to be able to have a solid base so that you don't have to go back and do everything all over again. Another tip, so you're not like me and you're a hoarder, try to pick everything up, but then again, don't try to pick everything up and don't try to delete everything, because the problem with deleting stuff is you gotta go back and get it eventually. And things like look at this. I'm in a struggle for storage space on a constant basis. Like, I know a lot of this stuff I could just, like these here, I could just throw away, but like with the Kishiden, that being like the first dungeon, well, one of the first dungeon to get out of Onigashima, I believe, you need to come back here to get a veteran weapon. Just for an example, you need to come back here for a veteran weapon, get a specific weapon, and use it to craft another weapon, to then identify another one, which is an RNG. That's not basics, that's just showing you that this game kind of works similar to Monster Hunter. I don't know if you guys played that, but it works kind of similar. You gotta go back and do a lot of tedious stuff to get stronger, pretty much. So typically, you want to pick up all your Magatamas. You want to pick up all of your any Magatama that drop. You need to be picking it up, no matter what. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Get that mindset to pick up these Magatamas, because you might need them later on, or you need a material, you can always dissolve them. And early on, the Magatamas are actually gonna help your power a lot in some cases, not all, but it's a good way to have some baseline and baseline power. I'm not really going to get into the mechanics of the Magatamas in this video. However, I will be doing a guide series for new players, because this is really a good game if you give it a chance. You just gotta have a solid base before you get anywhere, if you know what I'm saying. I'm honestly hoping that this video will inspire new players to play, because Onigiri is a very good game and very underrated game. It's old. It brings a lot of nostalgia for the older players that used to play the game. However, new players can also enjoy it too, and I just wanted people to, you know, understand that like this game is pretty good. But continuing on, you're gonna get vanguards. Now, here's where the money comes into play. If you notice, it has a gacha system. The petty system in this game is pretty much these Yozero limited tickets. Not gonna get into that right now. Just know you need to save them. You're gonna need them eventually. This game is lenient when it comes to giving out free items, and it's not always going to be like, oh, we're gonna get item every week. Not as much as it was before. Before this account, I probably only spent $40, but majority of that $40 went into like energy for my dungeons. You never want to go and spend money other than energy for your dungeons. I cannot express this enough. If you want to get a character, that's on you. However, do not spend your money on this gacha system. Save it up. Keep saving it up, because once you save it up, you don't have to put 5 Camaros into this game to be good. Save it up. There's events that come out. I got my Fujin to tier 4 for free. Probably wondering how I did that. Stay tuned and find out. Um, but a tier 4 fusion pretty much means your awakening level. So if you get the same character, mount, whatever, you can use it longer, get stronger, and they get unlock some more skills pretty much. That's where you get in the whole of what do I invest in, how do I invest in it, what do I get. If you play it smart, and focus on one Vanguard that you really like, there is no need for you to get all these other Vanguards. Yes, you might get lucky. Yes, you might not get lucky and feel like it's not luck and get mad. But that's how gacha systems work. If you know how they work and focus on the one character that you have, you're going places. The reason why I love Fujin so much is that I can literally just hop on, pop the wings, run through a dungeon, and boom, done. There are mounts, assist characters, yokai, and vanguards. Now, with vanguards, you typically want to focus on one and then branch out after you completed that one, because it's imperative when you get to a higher level or end game that you take advantage of these events that come out as a free-to-play player with the tickets that come inside of them. So right now there is an event going on right now, and here is something that an event would look like pretty much. It'll have a list of items going down, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but these tickets here are pretty much your free-to-play way to get a Vanguard. Now, the dungeons themselves require you to have a Vanguard in order to pretty much get more materials out of it now, but if you play it smart, you're chilling. That's why I said the only thing that you really need to put money in this game towards to be a free-to-play player is energy. That's it. That's all. Like, I can't express this enough. The only thing you need to buy in this game is energy. They give you, and on top of that, they give you, whenever an event's going on, please make sure you're logging in every day. Even if you don't have time to play, just log in real quick, get the free OC. That's free energy. They pretty much give you energy the more you play. You don't have to worry about that. Me right now, saved up 130 full energy restorers and 263 tens. And that 451 in blue over there, that's just free OC. I kid you not. You just log in, do what you gotta do, and get off. Once you feel like you've saved up enough energy, focus on one thing at a time. Your inventory space when you're focusing on 10 different things is going to be hard. I kid you not, I'm talking from experience. But I feel like I'm just going on and on without a basis. But that's pretty much a light, not really in-depth thing about this game, you know? Like, I just wanted to make a video announcing that I will be doing a series soon, and the series is going to be me starting a new character and hopefully inspire people to play the game, because this is a really good game. And I mean, it's not a bad game. It's not like, you know, you can't play this game for free. You just gotta make smarter decisions on what you do with your time and your money, pretty much. So, this is Sage out. I'm gonna do a series tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and follow my Twitch for more. Thank you.